Good day, my name is Liam Flaherty from Pretoria, South Africa, and between the dates of the 8th and 10th of November 2024, I attended the 6th African Bonsai Convention with my friends from the Pretoria Bonsai Kai and the Bonsai Addicts from Pretoria. The organisers of the event kindly granted me permission to post this footage by mentioning the World Bonsai Friendship Federation, the African Bonsai Association, and the South African Bonsai Association. I thank my friend and fellow bonsai enthusiast Romano for giving me this footage, and I encourage you to subscribe to his channel Bonsai with Romano for more bonsai related content. The following content features 5 bonsai. Amongst the many amazing, exotic and indigenous trees on display, I chose these 5 purely for the commodity and interest they offered as indigenous trees to South Africa. One of the trees that I wanted to speak about today was the Prenis, skunk bush or mason boss, and I called this tree the new kid on the block. I really think that it's an indigenous tree that shows a great amount of potential. A few of them have already been prize winners, and it's rather rare. And they're rather rare because you're going to be wanting to get collected specimens from particularly the KwaZulu-Natal region. And the collected specimens are really what makes the tree special, although they are easy to propagate. Also, what really makes them special is that it's a deciduous tree with wood giving to be made into deadwood features, as you can see in this example. And also what makes them special is that they will flower. And I think that this example, which is a fantastic cascading bonsai, really shows how versatile they are and the diversity of styles that they can be styled in. Myself and a few others are trying this species, and what pleased me today to see this was the actual potential of the species that we weren't aware of. Unlike this tree's brother, the Noxia congesta, which is a proven excellent bonsai subject, the Noxia Fluband has incredibly large leaves in nature, and young plants have incredibly large leaves. If you can see this amazing leaf reduction that we have here, I thought this was a particularly special tree to mention, and I thought that this example really embraced the ma, the open spaces, the negative spaces, which is the theme of this event. Another incredibly diverse genus in South Africa is Cersa, which was previously Rus. This is Cersa undulata, kunibos. What a story a tree is telling. From its this almost like dead root that's obviously got live veins, to move over to be a root over rock, and to be holding up this beautiful canopy of very typical Cersa-like foliage. I think that Cersa is a very underused genus in South Africa, and I think that there are many Cersias to be investigated, and I thought this was just enough inspiration to use more of this very unique species. A species that I'm particularly enthusiastic about and that I do believe is very underused is the Scotia afra, and this is the Angustifolia, which is the smaller leaf variety. I just somehow think that this species is just like an unsung hero, where it's usually a favorite at shows and what's hard to beat is the wild olive. I really feel that this species has got a lot going for it that could actually challenge that. Although it won't like make tight ramification or like small twigs and small leaves that the wild olive might do, this does have a compound leaf that reduces grade and can give very tight and compact foliage pads. The tree it maintains the same sort of condition all year round, and the one thing that this tree has that's special is its rather large, bright red scarlet flowers, and the flowers are born from what we've found to be from old wood. So one would actually be able to keep your tree in sort of show-ready condition, but not disadvantaging the tree to flower. And I really feel that more of these should be grown, and particularly collected specimens from the wild. And I do believe that this one wasn't a collected specimen, but it's just age, it's just testament to the amazing ability of this species. Part of quite a diverse genus in South Africa, the Asperous, and there's several favouring for bonsai. The blowhorse is particularly interesting for me, and I thought that this was a particularly excellent example, as these are most certainly very, very difficult trees. I think that if you see a tree like this in good condition, you can assume two things. You can assume that the grower is either incredibly lucky or has a very strong horticultural knowledge of how to keep these trees healthy. They very, very often display poor health and they're targeted by pests. So when seeing an amazing healthy specimen like this, you know that a lot of care and effort has gone into this, unless they're incredibly lucky. This tree has a lot of movement and a very advanced shape, and that is worth noting because these trees do not allow themselves to be wide easily. Furthermore to that, this one is also in flower, and they will readily flower, and their flowers are typical of Asperous, being hanging and bell-shaped. And I think that the cascading style of this tree is another testament to the amazing care that this species has gone through under its owner.